Hello and welcome to Off the Tracks Monday. We're a little green today and a little early, and we're leprechauns.
We're not that early, are we?
Well, we're 2 minutes, 3 minutes. Who's counting?
I don't know how to count.
I think Brian Ferguson got the cookie. Let's go to the top of the chat. See who we all got in here tonight on St. Patrick's Day. Happy model railroading.
Now, there's Anthony Borton at the bottom of the pile.
Anthony Borton, how you doing? We got Brian
Mark
Ferguson.
is digging at the bottom too.
And you got Curly Express, tuna can Curly. How's it going?
Mr. Brian Ferguson is at the top there.
Then
the guy named Backside Mike was in the top too.
Yeah, I was chatting. That was me in the thumbnail.
John Garvin. Welcome, John.
Then you had Ronald Rondeau.
Yeah. And who else we have? Of course, Dwight's here.
M&M Rails. Mark.
Yeah. And who else? I saw Chris from Go Via Go Home was in the chat.
Go Via Go Home, Chris.
Yeah.
Then a guy named Dundas Junction, Mile Railroad.
And we have Lee from the greater island across the pond.
Yep, Lee, how's it going? From Allen Field Railroad Layout in the Loft. Hot dog pilot.
Well, I got green on, and I'm running a green train. So what more can you ask for?
I almost caught up. Am I caught up?
I think so. Dwight, I did a short yesterday for a green train, but I didn't label it for yours. But I did do a short with a green train. The go.
Anthony Borden, how's it going? And everybody saying hi to each other.
Yeah.
Wicked Hat, thanks, sir. Hot dog, tuna dog, how's it going?
So I'm running my F-59 that I got back from Repeater under warranty repair. So far is no hiccups.
Nice. Very nice.
So far it's giving me a hiccup, but I'll let Repeater look at that.
And we got Chris, model train aficionado.
Hey, Chris.
And
so we mentioned Anthony Borden. Now the rumor is
that's what we're doing.
Cutting wood.
Yeah, I was cutting wood before the show.
Okay.
So I didn't have this. Well, I had this on. I took a picture, made a thumbnail.
Mr. Floyd Robbins, welcome.
And then took it all off, had dinner, cut wood for the bench work behind me.
Floyd, you can't see very well, but it's from Red Bay, Labrador.
Yeah.
In the land of the green.
So, yeah, working on the bench work on the stuff behind me there to go to the helix. So, I get that done before I start building the helix.
So far, I'm running trains. I had a few little hiccups with one coach. I'm not sure how to fix it yet. It's hard to show on camera, but when the wheel goes around the curve, it tends to raise itself up. It's not touching the track. Hey, Mr. Sparky 107, welcome.
Sparky 107.
So when it goes around the curve, it shorts out because it won't track properly. So that's a real issue.
BN Ironwood and Wesley, welcome to the show tonight, boys, girls.
Yeah, Wesley from Down Under.
Here, who else popped in? I think that's it. Yeah. Stu popped in. Model train review. How's it going, Stu?
Okay, I didn't see that one.
And yeah, got our names there in green because it's St. Patrick's Day, and M&M Rails is live on Thursday.
Yeah.
And hang on, whoa! Don't go off the rails yet.
Really?
Got a notification. Okay, I watched Jawtooth later.
Who's that?
Jawtooth. You never seen Jawtooth videos?
No, I don't recognize the name. Anyhow, I might saw Sawtooth.
Jawtooth has the rooster At the, and that's not all. Yeah. Anyways, he's a real fan.
Okay.
Here at the bottom of the screen, I got Sparky. I believe he texted me. He said it was noon on Sunday.
Yes.
Nathan DeLay would be up for a meet and greet at Sparky's place.
That's correct.
Make it.
Yeah.
Go say hi to Nathan. And Mark is live Thursday on Third Rail Thursday.
And Steve Anderson is coming up the next weekend.
Yeah, Steve 187 or 87.
Yeah.
87?
Yeah.
Ooh,
And
geez.
we have the layout tour is Saturday.
That was my next update. Your layout thing is Saturday.
Yeah.
And then the following Saturday is the
Double headers.
doubleheader.
And Todd will be here on Saturday.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure out how I'm going to work this back and forth or what.
I don't know.
Anyone in the area wants to meet Nathan Sunday at noon. Yep, there you go. So I am right there on the announcement at the bottom of the screen. I'll leave that up for a while. And yeah, in the train shed.
Well, if Mark left early, he can get there in time.
Yeah. I don't have a green Pepsi, but gotta have something.
I don't have anything.
So it should be a good time, good weekend.
Yeah.
Now that layout tour that you're involved in goes from 9 to 5.
Yeah. And all the proceeds are going toward the Brantford Children's Breakfast Program.
Nice, very nice.
And I have an email that I'll have on the screen for anybody in Canada who wishes to donate
Yeah.
to it. They're able to. They cannot set up any kind of U.S. viewers yet,
Okay.
but it's just too complicated, I think, right at the moment.
And that goes to kids charity, right?
Yeah, the breakfast program in Brantford.
Okay, good. Yeah, so it's for a good cause.
Yeah, the layout's going to fall all the way from Dundas all the way to Port Dover, and I'm pretty sure Chris from Whiskey Creek is going to be setting up a table in Dover, I believe.
Okay. Chris May,
Hey, Chris May, welcome.
how are you today?
Chris will be there,
Nice.
and there is book tour guides available to the website.
Yep.
I know Otter Valley Railroad, Harry Junction Hobbies, and Dundas Valley is sponsoring it for them. So you can check out their stores too. If you're in the neighborhood, they will be open.
Okay. So yeah, it's Saturday.
Yeah, that's Saturday.
9 to 5, Sunday noon to whatever at Sparky's.
Yeah.
I'm gonna try and make one of them for sure.
Well, I'm going to come to Nathan's on the Sunday after church. I'll talk to me.
Okay.
That's for sure. And I'm hoping to head to Rapido on the Friday, the 28th.
Yeah. Too far.
That is a long walk, but he's going to Gatineau too, Mark. I'm not sure if any kind of arrangement is there, but he is heading to Gatineau.
Yeah, he's gonna go see SMT Mainline.
Just a real artist, and Sean's going with Sparky for that trip.
John.
Sean.
Oh, Sean. Okay, yeah.
I was supposed to go with Sparky, but because of the layout tour, became a conflict.
Mm-hmm.
So I couldn't go.
Right on. Yeah, sometimes you just can't be in 10 places at once. I hear that.
I know, and we didn't know the schedule for Nathan at the time. And so the layout tour got picked first.
Yeah, so like I got to do resistor wheel sets yet up at the club. Usually we do that Sundays.
So what's the resistor wheel sets do to your car?
So that will tell us in the JMRI that that you have a train in the block.
Oh, okay. That's to help you detect the car.
Yeah, so nobody can throw the switch while you're still in the block. You know what I mean?
Oh, okay.
You don't want any trains on the ground.
There's no benefit to me because I don't have block protection.
Mm-hmm. John Garvin, how you doing? And Chris wants to see the bench work and rail artist. How are you, Mike?
I think the is here, Chris.
I haven't heard about the. Did you get your Sparky? Did you get his back yet?
No, we got it. Sparky's gonna email. If it's ready, I'll pick it up next Friday.
Okay.
So I'm going there.
Yeah, you got to keep them on the tracks there, Stormy, for sure. For sure.
There might be a helix in that hat.
There might be. It's a pretty tall hat.
Yeah.
So yeah, I can see. I'll change cameras here real quick. I think it's this one.
Adult liquid.
Yes.
Liberation is indicated. Okay. Hey, so, Brad, welcome.
There is the entry into the helix. So I will put the camera over there because what I want to do tonight is mark out my track in that corner so I could take that piece of wood back out. Here, let me change the. Oh, did we lose James? Wrong button. Off the tracks. Nope, not that one.
Not that one.
We'll get it. There we go.
Are you sure?
In that corner there.
Are you sure this time?
Yeah, I think I'm sure. Hey, awesome possum, Brad. How you doing? That corner there, that is where the entry is into the helix. So I've marked my 2-inch centers.
Hey, Thomas Grassley, welcome.
And then I have my track set at 32 and 30 in that corner. I have the tremble set at 32 and 30. And I have it marked where you see the tape measure there. So I could do the radiuses. And then once I mark that down, I can cut that big piece of wood out because I don't want it obviously square and stuff. For scenery and stuff, right? So that little section there that you see by my CN sign, I'm going to put either 2 exact rail bridges in or just go to 1 exact rail bridge. I'm not 100% positive yet.
3D print the bridges.
I have exact rail bridges.
If you need more bridges, you can 3D print them.
I still got 6 bridges. I just need more.
So I said you can print more.
Yeah. So here I've laid in the bench work. Like I said, you can see. Well, I don't have to move the camera.
Do you have a sample of a bridge you can give me?
So there's a switch, and I'll mark out my center line.
Yeah.
And then I might add another switch back here to go to double main. Or I just might run signal. I'm not 100% sure yet, but I'm thinking double because then if I got one coming out or one going in, at least I have a siding to wait. Does that make sense?
If you gave me a bridge that you liked, I can take it to Phil on April 6th for the train show. And he can print it.
Moonsville, how's it going?
Hey, Moonsville, welcome.
So yeah,
he printed my bridge.
That's kind of where I was at. I got solid bench work down below. I mean, it's solid. I could stand on there. And like I say, I'm gonna cut this some more yet. Especially if I, or I'll leave this section but cut the next.
Right.
Round it for scenery. And then I'm gonna have better change the camera. John Train, GFBR. How are you? Change the camera back to this one. Yeah. So then I'll have it like cut for 2 mains or 1 main, whatever I decide. But then I could narrow the piece of wood
Are you doing 2 tracks in the helix?
What's that?
You doing 2 tracks in helix or a single?
No, it'd be double main, double track. Excuse me. And then I could carry on from there. But I got to start at that corner. That way I can work out my lines. Does that make sense?
That makes sense. Your entry point is the critical point for a helix.
100%. So
once you get your slope set, it's got rest is easy.
Yeah, I'm not going any more than it'll be 2% grade. No less, no bigger. I'll move the camera because I gotta have my phone with me. Hopefully, it's not too delayed. Well, I better catch up. There we
go.
Yeah. Okay. So over here, hopefully I don't get you dizzy. Over here is
hey, Mr. Todd.
Lines, entry, and then I'll mark it out. So what I did was mark 2 inches off the wall. Then I went from there 2 inches, measured over the 30 and 32. 32. Actually, this one's almost 33. Or sorry, this one's 33. This one's 32. 31, give or take. But that's how I mark that, and then I mark off the bed to get my center points.
Yeah.
And I do have an unboxing tonight, but I don't know if you can see that. Oh, we went off the tracks on my phone.
I can't see it yet.
Okay.
Unboxing from where?
And then this is the old pieces of helix I have. 8 up.
Yeah.
Right. I'm gonna have to go bigger because this was like a 28 and a 32.
What are you doing now?
Well, I'm gonna start over.
No, what size radius you're gonna do now?
Oh, what size radius am I doing now? I'm gonna be 6 by 6, so it'll be 32 and 30.
Now you're not gonna increase your track center on the helix to like 2.5?
Yeah, it's gonna be 2-inch centers.
You're not gonna make it 2.5 for the helix?
No, I got lots of. So what I did there, like say I marked it. That's each line.
Yeah.
And that's 2-inch centers. Boom, right on. And I can mark it over.
We have don't you have a beam compass?
A what?
You got a beam compass, don't you?
Well, this is a Trumbull.
Same thing.
Yeah. I also made one because I can't remember whose channel I watched.
Well, I made one. My beam. I have a beam compass or a tremor.
I'm bringing this back. I actually made one too out of yardsticks.
Right.
Right, and then just got your holes, got your center, and then each mark, right?
Hey, Mr. Andrew, welcome. Yeah, I call them a beam compass more than a tremor.
Works good.
Through the camera on the floor. Just showing the great terrain.
There we go.
I call it a beam compass. Same thing.
So I'll try and watch the chat too.
Yeah.
But yeah, I just mark it.
Hey, Andrew, welcome.
Actually, that's not right. That one is, but anyways, you get the idea.
I got the idea.
You got the idea?
Yeah.
Just to mark it out, right?
See, now, if you use any rail, you can print out your templates and don't have to do that.
Yeah.
No, you haven't got. You didn't print out the template anyway.
No, any rails on my my other computer.
Yeah.
Hey Andrew, how you doing?
Because you can print off the template for your curve right off the bat.
Yeah.
And you don't have to worry about trying to measure it out.
So that's what I'm planning on doing. So I get that marked out. I can carry on with my lines here. And then cut that piece out at the end, right?
Now, are you going to cover your helix with some sort of material?
No. Hard to say. Maybe the out. I'm not sure if I will or not.
Like using like a felt, this, not cork, but something else.
No, I'm going. Track's going to be right to the wood.
You going to paint it first, then?
Yeah, I'll paint the wood. This is 3/4 British grade plywood.
Did you look out the Jason Woods helix he built?
Yeah, I've seen it.
And see what they cover his helix with?
Yep, with the felt. Why
don't you want to cover it?
Thanks, Todd. Because I want the track to be solid on the helix and not move. Same as at the club. We don't have anything on the helix except track and wood. It doesn't move. It's solid.
That's right. You get all the pieces pre-cut. You can give it a first coat. Yeah,
paint it as I go. But like I said, this I'm just marking it out so where I can cut it because it's not staying this wide. I want to mark my track plan down, and then I'll take it back off, paint it, and all that stuff. Oh, what happened?
That's tomorrow.
Woo! Computer's cutting in and out.
I don't know. When you're in?
Yeah, Chris's birthday. Yeah, my end. I don't know what's going on. Chris's birthday was Saturday.
Yeah. Yeah, he's younger. He turned 40 plus now. He really feels old.
You want to say hi, Sadie? Is that what you're trying to do? Sadie.
Yeah, Chris feels old.
Come on.
He hasn't made it to my age yet, so don't feel bad. What? Hey, GRE 2057, welcome.
There you go.
There's
hey, GRE 2057, how you doing? You gonna say hi? There you go. Say hi. Ooh, who the pretty dog? Who's Saki baby? Okay, Saki, go lie down. Come on. Go get your cookie. Yeah, so that's kind of what I'm planning on doing, so I can just keep plugging away on this bad boy. You feel old at 40. Wait until you hit our age, James?
Well, you got 20 years ago, yeah.
Yeah.
Give or take a year.
Give or take, yep.
Yeah.
Oh, so let's go to the unboxing real quick.
Okay. Well, you're not going to cut the wood right now, are you?
No, not down here. The CEO's in French class.
So you're not cutting anything. You're cutting the wood in the garage anyhow.
Yeah, I cut the wood in the garage. I don't cut it out there.
Now, see, if you had a template, you can use your router and cut the templates over the router.
Yeah, I got a router.
I got a big one. You can borrow it.
Thanks, Moonsville. St. Patty's Day. Oh, what was I looking at? Oh, yeah. So
we're going to unbox something.
Unboxing. Can you see that?
Yeah, I see it. You got a knife?
I got a knife. That's not a knife. This is a knife. You know where that's from, right?
Oh, yeah. That's from Down Under movie.
Crocodile Dundee.
Yes.
That's not a knife. This is a knife. So let's see what I got here. This is just at the doorstep today.
I don't think so, Chris.
So that's a little note. Nice. So in Jivo I had the CN Heritage BC Rail.
Right.
My Motown speaker blew up.
Is that one you fixed last week or a different one?
So the one I did last week, I put a scale sound speaker in it.
Yeah.
And she worked tickety-boo.
So I tried to turn mine off. It's so loud.
Yeah, I reached out to Tom and said, hey, the mounts on the speaker broke, and it sounded really awesome, but then it blew up.
Oh.
So he sent me a replacement. I thought that was awful nice one.
Well, that's good. Yeah, I'm trying to scramble to turn the sound off. I couldn't hear myself think.
Oh, louder the better.
So how do you do it live? You're so loud I can't hear you.
That is a good question, James.
Because I couldn't hear you talk if I had my trains on.
Did you have your earbuds in? Could have put your earbuds in.
I don't have earbuds.
So, you know these Walther bridge kits?
Yeah, which I don't like them personally.
So what I'm thinking about doing is either getting them 3D printed or make it out of wood myself.
I made mine out of wood.
That's what I'm thinking.
But I made the abutments to support the bridge out of wood. But I made the retaining walls, the abutment side of the bridge, out of plywood and 3D printed material.
Nice.
And my other box of supplies for my retaining wall are good buddies Canada Post lost the package, so still had to redo the order.
Them hosers.
So I'm picking it up at the train show, and I did buy some more blocks for my poor man's graphics.
Yeah.
I paid $10 for those, and they're double-sided.
There we go.
I got those.
So yeah, we got a few bridges. We got this Canadian National.
So Canada Post can't find the box.
And we got these, what's this one? I think this is like a 70-footer.
Right. That's Exact Rail. Can't you buy them from Exact Rail anymore?
Exact Rail is no longer a business.
But I thought they were sold to Scale Trains.
Scale Trains bought Exact Rail.
Aren't they going to make them?
Yeah.
Then why aren't you buying from Scale Trains?
I go to my little honey hole there in by Ottawa.
Larkspur's going to change too.
Yeah, but I'll still get some there.
It's up for sale though.
Turning 45. I wish. Wish I was going on 45. But yeah, so those bridges.
That's a smart move, Sparky.
What's that?
Sparky doesn't remember where his birthday is, so he never gets older.
Well, that's good. That's a good way to do it.
But the Larkspur is closing down once they find a buyer.
Yeah.
Hopefully they keep open.
So that'd be kind of my bridge scene.
And okay, Stormy Sky, Steve, thanks for stopping by.
Yeah, thanks, Stormy, and have a great St. Patty's Day. And stay safe out there, and happy rail fan.
Well, if Historical River Valley is here, every day is a birthday for him. So
John in the chat, it's his birthday today.
But I did have when you're done that unboxing.
Yeah.
A building kit I started 2 years ago.
This
is build series he did one night. Remember that?
Yep.
And we did the hobby store. I just lost Mike. Can you still hear me? 'Cause I just lost Mike.
It said something about my camera and blah, blah, blah. And I was like, what the heck?
So,
How's it going?
So, but 2 years ago, Chris had a build series going on Saturday night. And we built the hobby store as a kit build. Well, I did another kit at the same time. Well, it was 2 years ago. Well, I finished it finally. So it's right here.
Nice.
It's called the industrial office, industry office. Kind of dark here.
Turn the lights on.
I am. Hang on. The microphone, the camera likes to rotate.
Yeah, I got my cork all cut here. I'm going to try Chris's little trick too.
There you go. You see that?
Let me grab another switch.
There we go. So that's the industrial office. Industry office. So I finally finished it. So that's finally done. Here comes the GO train around.
Here comes the GO train.
Well, the time don't go.
Kind of another switch right around in this area. You know what I mean? What do you think? What's everybody think? Do I go double, single? Curly, you're only 30?
Here goes the GO.
Well, if I ask my my wife or the CEO, she tells me I'm like less than that.
Less than 30?
Yeah.
Oh.
That I act less than that.
Oh, I wouldn't say that.
I'm a big kid. John says triple. I don't know about triple track. Wow. Where am I gonna go? Double. Awesome possum. Brad says double.
Oh, yeah, that's right. Green and running.
Stay forever young. 100% right.
Yeah, not yesterday on the green trains.
Sparky says, "Yep, double." Okay, I'm down with that. Yeah, single, but then split into two when you get around the corner. Okay.
Hey, Mr. Ray, welcome.
Ray from Around the Layout and Derek Alexander. How you doing? And Scott Rails Dave. So single. I got one that says stay single, then split when you get around the corner.
Derek Alexander, welcome.
Like I say, I got about I could probably do that. Maybe move the grid signal up back a little bit. I'll have to play with that.
And Deep Run Mike, welcome.
And don't worry, Ray. We got some greens on. But I still got my Around the Layout shirt on underneath. Oh, wrong side. Yeah.
Trying to find. Oh, here we are.
Oh, now James is bigger. Floyd's on him. Get him, Floyd. Hit that like. Doesn't cost a dime.
There you go.
It's free.
It's free.
And it helps out the analytics of your channel. So yeah, it's St. Patrick's Day. To all the Irish people out there. I'm Scott. I'm still Scottish, but that's okay.
I'm not Irish. I don't feel bad. I have a bit of Irish in me.
So, yeah, that's what I was thinking. Like, do I go into double here? Or Chris says stay single to the corner. Then go double. That might be possible. Let's have a look. Not sure what that is. Junk mail. Yep, gotta have the St. Patty's hat on.
Yep.
Switch the camera back to this one because that was weird how it said check camera, blah, blah, blah. So, yeah, I could go back over here.
Yeah, I heard that, John, about the Kitchener train show. Rainer was there, and so was Dave Scott from Scott Rails. Oh, yes, he does, yes. I only had bucket hats. I had this in the drawer.
Whoa. Now I got to grab my phone to see if you can see what I see.
But,
yeah. So I could go single into here and then go split into two. And like I say, this is this bench work for the helix is actually 6x7, but it's 6 feet wide.
Right.
I made it longer, but the helix is going to be 6x6. And what I'm hoping to do, possibly, I will leave a track to go straight because you know me and walls. Punch another hole in the wall, go into the furnace room for existing future layout.
Okay.
But I could do that. I could go.
You got the CEO permission for that new addition to the wall?
She actually gave me permission to knock out the wall under the stairs, but I said,
"Oh,
that felt good to me."
What's that do to you?
That's your storage space.
No storage space.
Yeah. So I could do that.
That's my problem. I don't have a lot of storage space. I try and get rid of it. Speaking of, if anybody is in the Dundas area, if you want some stuff, I have a heavy duty Weller soldering iron with a D550. If you're in Dundas, I will give it to you. I do not need it.
Okay, Boonesville, have a great day. I know it's morning over there, but you have yourself a great day. Thanks for stopping in tonight. Tickle that like on the way out. Helps. It's free. And I'm glad you stopped in.
But I'm doing a purge of tools I have and looking for homes. So I will post pictures on a community page one day what I got. They will be free. You just gotta come pick them. Just gotta come get them.
Just come and get them.
Yeah, but this is bigger, Dave. If you want it, come get it. It's a bigger one. I have more than one he uses.
Oh, blue red light. That's a DNA test.
But yeah, it is it's a bigger one. I have a couple of them. I had one for work.
Yeah, I think you can wear green, pink, purple, blue.
I would think you can wear green, pink, lime blue.
Yeah, whatever color you want.
Yeah, it's a mixture.
I will be in Smith Falls Easter.
Well, my train stopped because of timeout on my controller.
Oh, somebody put timeout.
I need new batteries too. These batteries are almost ready to discharge.
Somebody put you in timeout.
Yeah. But I'm going to park the train in a minute anyhow. Not to worry about it. I ran the green train for St. Patty's Day. The Go.
The Go.
The Go.
The Go.
Announced today that they're going to run the Go bus all the way from Aldershot to Brantford bus station. We're trying to increase traffic for First Nations.
Watch your mailboxes. New T-shirts are ordered for you guys. Oh, thanks, Ray. I gotta do something after the show too for you, Ray.
What's that? I didn't see it.
Ray has a membership for his podcast.
Right.
You could be a crew member, or you could be an engineer or a conductor.
Okay.
All different levels, right? So helps support the channel, and yeah.
Well, I'm getting. I ordered 2 T-shirts. You will see the new version on Saturday.
Nice. Ray, how's it going, buddy? You got them, Ray. Grandpa Rails ain't here yet, and you and Floyd been getting them. 38 at 21. Smash that like, it's free. So yeah, that's kind of what I'm thinking. I mean, I do like the idea of the single. I'm working on a designer to help me out with the helix, laser cutting it.
Yeah.
Waiting to hear back from him. So we talked about, like, I know at the club we have, it's a double helix, but one goes in and one comes out. Does that make sense?
Well, it's 2-track helix, right?
Yeah, it's 2-track helix, double main helix.
Right.
But we have one line goes in. So basically, hang on. Let me switch the camera back. You guys are getting dizzy. Just let me know.
Not dizzy, but you say one in, one out. Well, they're parallel tracks, so you can. You just gotta revert. You just gotta change your entry point somewhere else. That's all.
So at the club, we'll have a switch, but it'd be out of the helix, kind of like this, coming out.
Mm-hmm.
And a switch machine, obviously. And this guy has to wait for this one to clear.
Yeah.
With a signal. And this one has to wait till he gets the green light to go. That's how we have it set at the club. But I mean, you could do it either way. It works. Or I was just thinking double in, round and round. I'm thinking probably 5 turns. Then I have to come out over. Sorry if I get you dizzy. Keep it on the tracks. And whoop, whoop.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of over in this corner.
Right.
And start coming across.
So that doorway is the office to the wife, to the CEO?
No, over there.
No, the door, but in front of, I see a doorway right there.
That's the to the furnace room and the spare bathroom.
Oh, okay.
That kind of stuff. The doorway over there where that CN sign is.
Yes.
You have to go through my layout to get to her office.
Okay. Now, where's the hobby shop?
Back over behind that wall.
Okay. Hey, Mike, H.O. Trains, welcome.
Mike, how's it going? So I still got to pull that wall apart to get those wires out, but I have to do that before I start doing this helix.
Yeah.
But my biggest thing was get the bench work down for the helix.
Yeah.
Get the bench work down for the layout, the track to go to the helix, and then worry about the rest of the stuff. Does that make sense?
Yeah, so once you get the helix up, then you can determine your height for your second level.
Yeah. So hang on, let me straighten this camera out and see
Well, that makes sense. Make the helix first, and then you can adjust the height.
Yeah, then I can adjust the height, right?
Yeah.
So over the helix come out behind the camera.
Yeah.
I don't think it's cut up. Okay, it is there. It just has an on-fall. And then come across this way.
Yeah.
And then back up against this wall. This
Mm-hmm.
this dartboard's got to go. And it come back over here to this height and come along this wall. I got to get rid of all my Toronto pictures and stuff. I'll put them on Facebook, Marketplace, or wherever.
Right.
Get them good at home. And then, yeah. So the height I do know is I'm going to go 18 inches. Yeah,
Well, 18 inches is, so that's not, if you're doing a backdrop, you're going to paint it or whatever, because you're going to waste material because you're cutting 18 inches. It's not a foot. It's not a third of a sheet. It's not half a sheet.
Yeah. What do you want to go, 20?
Well, when I think material, I think about the yield of a sheet of plywood. So if you divide it by 3, you get 3 strips. You only get 2. You're going to have about an 8-inch wastage piece if you cut it 20 inches.
Yeah, no, I wouldn't go 20. But I'm thinking like 18, 16 inches.
16 or 24.
That's what I'm thinking, like in that area.
But it depends on your helix height, though. How much space between turns? 4 inches? 5 inches?
Yeah.
Don't forget your G-load. Your Mevo.
Stu, no, I don't need any approval. I just can't touch your office right now until 20.
Hey, Mr. John, Brooklyn River Valley, welcome. No, it's just Mike. You just gotta remember your Mevo camera height. Don't forget that.
Oh yeah, but I would put the Mevo camera and a Welker. But don't forget,
make sure you have enough clearance though.
your intermodal. Your intermodal is the highest.
Okay.
The container train, that's their highest.
So your Mevo
Not
camera
auto reps.
below that?
What's that?
Your Mevo camera is lower than an intermodal train?
Oh yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, because I take out the containers.
Yeah.
And put it in the empty well car, no problem. Hey John, Schuylkill River.
Yeah.
And who else popped in? Alan Reynolds.
Ray Bernelson is here. Welcome.
Ray, I believe I said hi to Ray. I said,
Now,
go
see,
get him.
Sparky said the Mevo is higher than double stacks.
I'd have to double check that again there, Sparky.
That's why you just gotta make sure it's gonna clear that. That's all.
Yeah, don't forget well, it'd be the same as your layout. You don't have cork in your helix either. Just track.
Yeah. He does.
No, but I think what I'll have 6 inches.
Well, if you do 6 inches, then you're gonna have 4 turns. That's 24 inches height.
Maybe that's what I'm gonna have.
Maybe. Once you get your first turn done, you get it built to the height to clear your Mevo camera.
Yeah.
And it's all done. And then you just keep building up from there. Hey, Robin Gagnon, welcome.
Robin Gagnon, how you doing?
Oh, that's all you got to be worried about.
Yeah, I would measure it, but like I said, stack train is the highest.
Yeah.
Intermodals.
You're going to lay the track as you go anyhow.
Yeah. Well, I'm going to do like everybody else does when they build the helix. Start with the first layer.
Yeah.
Test your train up and down. Test it up and down. Then go to the next section.
Yeah.
Lay down your track. Test it up and down. Test it up and down. And then just go from there.
Look, Sparky says go oval, more room.
Well, I probably could, if I got 7 feet by 6 feet, I could do oval. Hard to say.
Don't forget the super elevate. I didn't bother with that.
When I cut this piece of wood,
You're right.
I'll show you how I do my super elevator.
Okay.
Does that make sense?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't need super elevate my curve. I just didn't bother. I didn't think it was necessary for my layout. Just run trains.
Just run trains?
Yeah, I didn't need to. I knew one guy in Montreal. He super elevated his turns, and he went and bought styrene and glued it all to the tracks, to the rails. To elevate it. And that's a lot of extra work. I think the idea of using masking tape is the simplest way.
Yeah, this is what I'll show you what tape I use.
Yeah. See, Sparky he did his by elevating the wood. So if you're using the threaded rod, you can tweak the height on one side, I guess. Is that what you said, Sparky?
Yeah, I believe so. That's what I'll do. I'm hoping to do threaded rod.
Then
Except Home Depot didn't have a whole lot of threaded rod left, so I only got like 10. I need like 20 threaded rods.
Is there a nut and bolt place in Sarnia?
Oh yeah, Fastenal. So this tape here I use.
Well, go there and get it. Don't grab from Home Depot.
For elevated curves?
I bought all my hardware from Nut and Bolt Supply in Brantford.
Layer down. Got it.
And a lot cheaper too. Oh, yeah, go to Fastenal if you're in Sarnia. Don't bother going to Home Depot.
Yeah. For nuts and bolts, that's where I go. For sure.
Well, don't buy your threaded rod then. Go to them too.
Yeah.
I bought all the hardware for my layout from Nut and Bolt in Brantford. Because I always went to those places for when I worked in the trade.
Yeah, half inch threaded rod.
Yeah.
Yeah. Don't go small.
Yeah, you want half inch standard size. 7/16 is too hard to come across nuts for 7/16.
Yeah. Oh, let me switch cameras here.
Yeah.
get this part going in. Super elevated. No, it's not complex at all, Stu. 100%. It's pretty easy to do. Because especially if you got James coming over or one of your buddies that like to run in about notch 8, you want a super elevated curve.
So going off the edge of the curve?
Yeah, we don't come flying off the tracks. I'm saying he's going under the helix. We have a bed built, temporary bed underneath the layout, just in case I do get in trouble.
Yeah.
We got a place to stay down here. We're good.
Yeah.
We're self-sufficient, except the everything else. Don't tell her I said that. Hopefully she doesn't watch the replay.
She will.
But no, she's pretty good on the basement.
Oh, that's good.
Do my own thing down here.
Yeah.
What I should have done really is kept the 2 spare bedrooms upstairs, and knocked the wall out, but that was the grandson's room, and that's a no-no. So
I took the room that I called where all the mechanical stuff was in the house.
Yeah.
So I took the least room that I could finish.
So that's what I was kind of thinking, but
Andy, no. It's going back to Rapido hopefully on the 28th of March, and they're going to repair or replace it. That's the trip in week Friday. Is the plan anyway.
And I do have 6 feet to, well, not quite. I got, depending on where the helix starts, being that 7 feet one direction gives me time to go from a switch to a single track back to whatever.
Yeah.
But yeah, we'll definitely talk about it in our group chat.
Oh yeah.
But that's all I was thinking is if I come off there.
Yes, we have. Last time I emailed Alex at Rapido, they're gonna replace it. So I'm gonna go in there. We're gonna find out. We're gonna find out about that one too, Sparky. If it's ready, I'm grabbing it.
Yeah, did you? Now you already got your F-59, right?
I got my F-59. They shipped it to me.
Yeah.
But Sparky, that's the question I had. Is your turbo under your name or OBR?
No, it's under Sparky.
Is it?
Yeah.
Because we couldn't find it.
That's all.
Did you fill a form with Sparky's name on?
Yeah, Sparky filled out the form.
Oh, okay.
We just dropped it off for him there.
Well, we're going to find out. If it's ready, I'm going to grab it.
Why, do you have to go up there and pick something else up?
I'm taking the other one up next Friday. Yes.
Yeah, we dropped it off for him.
That's right. I'm going there next Friday, the 28th.
Oh, excuse me. When we went to Barry.
Yes. But I said I'm going there on next Friday, week Friday.
Yeah, it just says Sparky on it.
Well, I'm going to email Alex tomorrow.
So your thoughts? Don't throw a switch in here and keep it single main, or go double.
Yeah.
Cross into the corner. I'm easy. Any suggestions? I had Chris say go single till you get to the helix.
Single what?
Single track.
Why?
Maybe it's easier to go in. I don't know.
You got 2 tracks going in. Why you have 2 tracks? Sparky got 2 tracks going this helix. Got 2 tracks coming out.
The replay? Yeah. I was just saying, like Stu was asking.
Double.
What do you say about me in the basement here? Okay. I said, oh, it's a pretty good supporter, but kind of lets me do my own thing.
That's good.
Just I can't touch your office.
Yes.
Right.
Till 32.
Yes.
Yeah. No, if you got 2 tracks, 2 main lines, you want to put 2 main lines in your helix.
Yeah. Derek says double. So throw a switch there. Throw a switch there.
It's hard to visualize what you're doing from the angle. If you had, but I will make it there eventually. By the time I get there, it'll be all done.
He was laughing because we had a commentator in the background. Commentator. My one track goes from the bottom to the top. Yeah, 100%. Yeah, sorry, he had that up.
He has a branch off. He has 3 levels, so he can.
Yeah. Well, and that's the other thing. When I do the helix, do I do it to 3 or do I just stay 2?
Well, it depends on how much height you got in your base.
Some people come up with track plans. I just kind of like free mow it and just go for it.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what Sparky says. Put a switch in so you can bypass a level if you wanted to.
Yeah, yeah.
But if you plan for 2, like if you're going into the helix, you're entering the helix 2 track. You don't really need to switch off your main line, but your end of your main line is your helix, so you don't really need a switch.
Yeah. If Chris says, how far are you? How far from that switch to goes double again? So, okay, I get my tape measure. I don't have my HO scale ruler, as it wouldn't be long enough. But that's from this switch to the next switch is about 17 inches. Does that make sense?
Is that number 6 in there or number 8?
Okay, I use Pico, so it's an 88 or an 89 large.
Whatever that is.
So large is like I guess like a 6.
So a 6.
It's complicated. Yeah, 100%. It can get complicated when you start running 5 trains on your layout.
But your end of your main line is going to enter the helix right away, right?
No, sorry. Oh. Let me change that camera.
Because that explains it. If you have another track, then you will need a switch. But if your main line on your main level is going to be part of the helix, you don't need a switch. Yeah, I didn't use any Code 100 on my layout whatsoever. But I might consider doing Code 100 in my yard if I change the number 6 switches.
I mean, so
I might do that.
Chris wants to know. Hang on. Okay. Yeah, you jumped down. Okay. Let me lower the camera. Wrong. I want to tighten. Not loose.
Okay.
Well, my apologies for my hand and the camera.
Yeah, maybe less maintenance, but he's got a GMX machine anyhow, so he's got it down pat.
You got what?
You have a CMX machine to clean your track.
Whoa, just lost my camera.
There's the floor.
Then we went off the tracks here.
Yeah, that's right. And,
let me tighten the camera back up.
Yeah, I feel the nose.
Okay. Okay. We're tight now. Can you see that now?
Yeah.
Okay, so from that second switch to the curve is about 60 inches.
Yeah.
And then, like I say, I don't think I'm going to enter the helix until I get to this straight section. Hopefully you can see.
So that section of track you got laid already, that's the original layout, right?
That's 14 inches.
Mike, the track that's already down, that's the original layout?
Yeah, this track over here.
Yes. So does that track go anywhere or just dead ends against the wall?
Dead ends against the wall.
Okay. So in theory, you could have made that track come in the corner and do a radius right from the corner and enter the helix. You wouldn't need a switch.
Yeah, thanks, Sparky.
Yeah, I know, Mikey.
Yeah, go ahead. What was that?
If you had made that corner into a radius, and you could enter the helix right from the corner,
Correct.
you would not need a switch at all. But you probably don't have the space in that corner to get the radius you need.
No, I would have to start.
Way back.
I would have to start like back here.
Yeah, but that would make a more smoother transition into the helix, though, I tell you.
Yeah. Well, that's why I wanted the bench work, right?
Well, I know. I realize you're doing that because you're.
I still got. I got about 2 feet in between here and here.
Yeah, so Frankie's got a continuous loop. So your end of your layout, that part is going to be a dead end track. Doesn't go anywhere. Hey, Anthony, welcome.
Anthony Board, how's it going?
That's,
Anthony was here before.
What's that?
Anthony was here before, I think.
Yeah, I might miss him again. He said hi to Sparky, but hi again. But that's what I would do if I could.
Yeah.
Put the rays in the corner, and that way you're right into the helix and come out.
83 everywhere else.
Yeah.
I must be talking about Coda track.
Right. He put code 100 on his helix and 83 on the main line.
Okay. So basically the same as what we do at the club.
Right.
Yeah. I'm code 100 everything here. Switches. I didn't want to be bothered with, except my double crossover. Obviously that's a code.
I went code 83 because I could not get the switches at the time in code 100.
Ray, there you go. Ray says
I might change to a number to code 100 for the yard, and I'll use code 100 in the yard. But I might change the number 6 switches, but we'll see. Pico is small, number 4. Medium is number 6, and large is a number 8. 28 radios.
Okay, so yeah, I'm
see Walters they call it numbers 8 and 10s, and they actually make a number 10 and number 12. They make a 4, 5, 6, 8, and a 10 in Walters.
Correct.
But they don't have the bigger sizes in code 100 though.
Right.
Only 6 at the time. So they don't make code 8 number 8s in code 100. I would have bought it.
Okay, Hot Dog Pilot, Tuna Dog. Have a great night. Thanks for stopping by. I know it's 8 o'clock. That'd be 1 o'clock there.
Yeah.
Or maybe it's 2. They're on the time change too, so.
They have different time changes, that's or not. I'm not sure, but where is it?
Yeah. UK time it'd be about 1 a.m.
12:01 a.m. in London right now.
Also, they didn't switch.
Yeah.
Usually 7 or 8 there was like 1 a.m.
Yeah, they didn't switch the time zone like we did.
There you go. He says it's midnight.
Yeah.
Yeah, I wish they would just leave it 1 and forget this changing back and forth all the time.
Yeah.
Because last week, I was pretty well toast. Where's the go? Well, I gotta mark the lines down first. So I must have missed Chris's chat. I give him the measurements. I think that's enough room to do double. My thoughts? I don't know. Let me raise the camera up, see what you think. Ooh, way up. Friendly Green Giant. Look way up. Remember that show?
What's that?
Friendly Green Giant.
Oh yeah.
But way up.
Yeah. CBC.
So that's what I was thinking, right? Just getting back off topic, but it's kind of what I'm thinking. Double.
Yeah, you can build custom stuff in Fast Tracks, that's for sure.
Yeah. Fast Tracks isn't far from me.
It's in Dover. It's in Dover.
Just past OVR, down the street.
It's in Port Dover.
Yeah, Port Dover. What was the chicken's name? What chicken?
Rusty. I think so.
Rusty with on Friendly Green Giant. Yeah. So yeah, and then once I get all my track down or my plans, then I can cut out pieces. Pico switches, since Walters doesn't make code 100 turnouts.
See, that's the problem I had. Walter's turnouts weren't compatible with Pico track.
Yes.
So I switched. That's one reason why I switched, because it wouldn't work.
That's why I didn't buy Walters, because when OVR would get code 100 in Walters,
yeah,
somebody would buy it all before I get there. No.
Not me.
I know you're code.
I bought all the code 83 stuff they had.
So that's a nice little curve, a nice little easy.
But if I could have got code 100, I would have considered it, but I couldn't get it.
Yeah.
I can get it now, so I'm thinking about changing the yard to that.
Oh, let me get my pin.
Okay, Sparky, thanks for popping in.
Okay, Sparky. Hope to see you Sunday.
Yes, anybody wants Sparky's address, get a hold of me directly, and I will send it via a text. And I know where I know the house.
You know the place. I know how to get there.
I know how to get it.
With my eyes closed, almost.
Yeah. I gotta see if Sparky's doing lunch or not, because I have lunch at the church if I can stay. Oh, they had a good one this Sunday. It was excellent.
What a guy.
Well, I have to take care of my wife too, you know.
Oh yeah.
My wife is visually impaired. I'm the driver.
Used to the driver.
I'm the driver.
So just kind of give myself a visual. I'll mark the lines up.
Visual.
And I'm going to try Chris's trick too with the paper. That'll look pretty neat. Right?
My wife sent a picture. Says, I hate a leprechaun.
Hey,
it was mighty delicious.
Leprechaun.
I'll show you. Hang on there.
And I sand my cork with the block.
Yeah.
Nice.
The cat had lunch. Okay, John.
Okay, John, take care. John's busy this time of year, I know.
Okay, I can donate to the cook.
There you go. What you donating?
Gotta donate to keep the cook happy. Hey, Mr. Lloyd. Mr. Leo is here. Welcome.
Leo, how's it going? Self
Hey,
down kitchen layout.
Leo, if you want, give me a call later. Chat about the 28th road trip.
28th road trip.
Road trip.
Just kind of getting the visual where I want it. And like I say, basically, never put a switch in there. Always have your switches on the straight.
So, how do you grip fasten your cork down?
Say what?
What do you use to fasten your cork down?
Mr. Nails or Mr. Glue?
Okay. A friend of mine, he was telling me when he does his cork,
Unofficial sponsor.
he uses white glue, but
Yeah.
he mixed it 50-50. And that way, if you ever have to take the cork up and recycle it, it doesn't get glued to solid.
What was that last part? It doesn't what?
Take your white glue,
Yeah.
mix it 50-50, and use that to glue your cork. If you ever have to take the cork up, it's not a major ordeal.
Oh, gotcha.
See, when I take my cork up, I use my multi-tool and I shave it off. So it's no longer reusable.
I got a Dremel.
I have a multi-tool.
With a blade on it. Lifts it up nice.
Yeah.
Ooh, sorry, I kicked the camera. That's kind of what I'm thinking.
Yeah.
And then add the second.
Mm-hmm. But one thing I started to use the Gorilla construction adhesive for gluing my retaining wall on.
Yeah.
That's water-based construction adhesive. That's really nice stuff. I like that.
Yeah, it works good. So, like I said, I already got this piece cut.
Yeah. So I have that.
I sand my cork once I get her all laid down.
If it's water-based, I can paint it.
Get a putty knife.
Then I need one more major section for the retaining wall, and that part will be done. And I gotta figure out how to weather the retaining wall.
All right.
Yeah. Yeah, I find if I use the Pages, the Gorilla woodworker's glue,
Yeah.
it doesn't come up easy. It's down there. And I also use Bond. That's even worse.
Bond, yeah.
All right, I got some of that. That's strong glue too. Don't come up nice. It takes away a layer of plywood sometimes.
Yeah.
Oh yeah.
Use your fingies. Get right into the hobby. Don't be shy.
That's right. But I still have a box and 1/3 of cork left.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. I think box of the cork still.
You're a greedy burger.
I plan on doing 2, 3 levels.
Well, you gotta buy it while they had it.
I'm still thinking.
You did not realize it was going to be a shortage too. You just bought it because you needed it.
Well, there was a shortage back then.
No, it didn't start to go when I bought you the boxes. There was not a shortage.
Mm.
There was lots available.
Get these pins. Basic office supplies.
I use metal ones.
Yeah, well, that's hard to go in the wood.
Yeah, they work.
I do have the metal track pins you get from Woodland Scenic.
Well, I have the metal push pins. You know what I use them for in the working world, Mikey?
Yeah.
Testing motors.
Yeah.
You used to plug them in, push them into the connections, and use them for a connection for the meters.
Use painter's chalk.
Painter's chalk. What is that?
I must have missed something there, Rick.
Yeah, painter's chalk.
Use foam. Yeah. The layout. This is foam.
Yeah.
That's wood.
I have no foam in my layout whatsoever.
So that's kind of
I use foam for scenery details, but the actual bench work is plywood.
And then I can put this up to probably here and do the old paper trick.
Yeah.
That Chris showed last Thursday.
And I bought a bunch of Baltic birch plywood for my fascia last year because the plywood store in Brantford had a Boxing Day special on it.
Yeah, I did get a couple sheets of that. That stuff works great.
Yeah.
And like you and I talked, you cut it with the grain or against the grain?
Against the grain.
Against the grain, it bends awesome.
That's right.
And doesn't break. You know, like you use that masonite board.
It breaks.
If you use that and bend it to a certain point, it's going to snap on it.
Yep. The best way for masonite, if you started about 4 feet away and you work it gently, it will bend.
Yeah.
But don't expect if you want. I got it pretty tight in the corner, but you just gotta just massage it into the corner. And I use pin nails to hold it up.
Just tap it in.
Yeah, I just pinned it in. That's it. No screws. So a couple of screws, but mostly pin nails.
Yeah.
Where it flex a bit.
And this stuff dries pretty quick.
Yeah. Crock.
Tight.
But I bought a couple of sheets of Baltic birch. They had special. They were 4x4 sheets though. That's why they had a good deal on them. But 5x5 is even better because you get 5-foot boards.
But that board works really good.
Oh yeah. It bends and laminates. I put 3 layers to create a fascia that bend around anyway. But all my corners, you see on my, I can show you here what you're doing now. Turn this camera around. You see my curves there? That's Baltic birch, what I call crosscut.
Yeah.
Against the grain.
And it works great because that's in that corner where you see the Jeep 9 and where I did the the truck there with the flashing lights. Yeah. That's Baltic birch over there.
Yeah. All the curves.
Yeah, that's giving me an idea.
Yeah. But I have lots of clamps though.
Oh yeah, you got clamps.
I got lots. You should borrow my clamps. I got a box full.
Like C clamps, I got tons of C clamps.
Now, Rhino wants to know why don't you use the method that Chris used for his cork?
Yeah, I'm gonna. That gap you see there? Can't you see it? There's a gap there.
Right.
So I'll take
for the wedging. Yeah, that's a good technique. I like that.
Yeah. I'll put the piece of paper there, run your nail across it.
Yeah.
And that gives you the shape of the cork you need.
See, when I did my yard though, I used sheet cork for my yard.
Mm-hmm.
So I didn't worry about it. I put cork.
That's not my yard though.
No. But I cut out pieces for switches instead of what way Chris did was a much better way.
Yes. So then after, like I have the cork strut.
So
take
the is latex too, and it's paintable. And it works good with hard plastic, I tell you.
What's that?
I really like it.
Why don't you use some method like Chris? Oh yeah, no, that's what. Yeah, we were just talking about the paper. Yeah, definitely. That's why I have that gap there. I'll do the paper trick
Mm-hmm.
and fill that in. Sadie, what are you doing? You betcha.
Yeah.
But yeah, and I've also used, instead of the glue before, I've used like a what do you call
Okay.
it? It's like a latex caulking.
Yeah, I know the stuff you make, but I like the Gorilla construction adhesive.
Yeah. The only problem with that is if you do have to lift it up. Whereas if I use the latex caulking, I just
Right.
take the heat gun, I run the heat gun over it real quick,
Yeah.
just get it warm, and then I can come back with the putty knife, pops right out.
Now, are you gluing your track down or nailing it down?
Here I am gonna nail it.
Okay.
Yep. What do we miss?
The glue, but that did change. I do my feeders now. I'm soldering feeders to
Excuse
the
me.
rail joiners now.
The only cork that I use or bobbing for lures.
Yeah, I saw that.
I was laughing. I was like, "What's the jerk laughing at?"
Yeah,
Yeah.
because I started soldering my feeders to the joiners.
Yeah. Yeah.
So I'm not soldering the track, but I put a feeder at every joiner. And the only time I solder track now is on a curve.
Right.
Makes it a lot easier for assembling the track. I never did that. I just laid the glue down. I don't, you want me to do that for woodworking, so why would I do it for cork?
Right.
So I didn't see the benefit of that.
32. Oh, man.
I don't need to miss the wood for gluing wood together, so why would I do it for cork? I didn't bother.
And that's why you measure 3 times and cut once.
Or don't measure and just wing it.
Because when I did that line, I'm like, that curve does not look right. That's why, because I didn't set the Dremel the second time. And I was still stuck on 30. Does that make sense? Absolutely, it makes sense. So, let's tighten that back up.
To me, I wouldn't do that. And I studied woodworking at college level. No, I don't think it's necessary, so I didn't bother.
What's that?
Misting the wood or the cork before you use the glue. Something
Sorry.
I would do anyhow.
I lost you there. What was that?
Gluing white wood glue.
Yeah.
Spray the material with water first to help the glue penetrate better.
Oh, yeah.
That's what Stu does.
Yeah, that's one way to do it.
But I know I went to Mohawk College for woodworking, and I went something we didn't use, and I still to this day I don't.
Yeah.
So everybody has their own preference. I like Gorilla Glue, especially the construction adhesive. So that's what I use. But I also use Wellbond too. So. Well, I can't get my cork up without a good tool. So it glued pretty solid. Trust me.
Yeah, this is just giving me ideas on where everything is, right?
I don't glue turn up down, Ray. I use nail. I spike it with a spike.
Same with ballasting. I won't glue around the points or the switches.
No.
I use
Yeah.
I just
Hey, Grandpa Ray,
I brush it in.
Yeah, Grandpa Rails in the chat.
Grandpa Rails, how you doing, JD?
Yeah, I use, I don't nail any turnouts at all. Never have. I spike them down. I even bought some special screws to screw turnouts down in certain areas so I can pull the turnout down.
Right.
I ordered them from Walters. They're number 0 screws. But yeah, I use them on my bridge. I screwed them in. They're the size of a track nail, but they're a screw. They're in the Walters website. But they help pull down turnout. What I find with nails, you can pop the nails out and reposition the track a little bit. The only problem with nails, though, going through cork, the nail tends to walk a bit.
Right.
That's the only disadvantage about nailing through cork. So that's where the screws come in.
That's where the screw comes in.
Yeah, because you can drill the cork, and then you can screw into the wood. But the nails tend to walk in the cork because they don't have a straight hole. You tend to wander and directify as the cork allows it to go.
Yeah. Yeah, I just fixed that, and I had the camera the wrong way.
Yeah. So
Tracks, keep it on the tracks.
yeah, I'm not sure what time you want to go to, Mr. Mikey. I told my wife I would come up and see her sooner and later this tonight.
Yeah, no worries. I'm gonna be down here till dark 30.
Dark 30?
Dark 30. I got a lot of work to do because I'd like to. I haven't even done a layout update at all.
No, you haven't.
And I apologize for that. Can you see those lines now?
I can't.
You can't? Well, if you can't, nobody else can.
Oh, I see them now. I can see them. Yeah.
Oh, okay. Maybe it's a hat shadow. So there's 32.
Yeah.
And there's 32. Or, sorry, 30.
Right.
2-inch centers.
Right.
Right? So that gives me lots of room. I could probably even go.
I would have made it 2.5 myself, personally.
2.5. I might do that. I got room. I got room.
And
that's why you always measure in this hobby. Take your time. Don't rush. Even live.
If you're running passenger trains, 2.5 is much better.
Yeah. I do have all RC cars.
You do?
Yep. And I
have 23 go-karts.
That's a lot of go-karts. But yeah, so if I go double main, I could still make that work. I could even make 30. I might even be able to jump this up, but just giving you ideas, right? Does that make sense?
Yeah, oh, that perfect makes sense. I have 2. I can run 2 trains.
Here's my layout update. It's in the basement somewhere.
Well, it's better than nowhere.
Yeah. After ballasting, you can pull the nails out. I leave the nails in. That's just me. Oh. You still there?
I'm still here.
Don't ask me where you just went.
Just running a train. I'll cover train.
Okay. I'm like, what the heck just happened?
I'm still here.
I swiped my hand to the left and the whole screen went off the tracks. There we go. There we go. Okay. Now my computer's back up. Okay, what's the worst thing? The nail head or empty hole in the tie.
What's that?
Well, to me, I don't want the track moving, so I just leave the nail in it.
Yeah, the track is made to be nailed, so I don't understand it.
Best just leave the nail in, 100%.
Yeah.
The layout does flex. I do have a humidifier down here, and you'd be surprised. I bet you that I empty that thing once a week, maybe twice a week sometimes, just depending on the time of the year.
Walter's track comes pre-drilled.
Yeah.
And I nail it down. I leave the nails there.
Yeah, same with Pico. I nail it.
You know.
Okay, Floyd. Keep
See
it
ya,
on.
bro.
Have a good night. And hey, first day of spring is Friday. Time to get out and catch those trains running by what was it, yesterday? Since we didn't go to the club, a couple guys went and caught the new Charger set coming through the tunnel. And it went through Paris Junction, had a CN GT Heritage. I think it was an SD70 or maybe it was a Dash 8. I think it was a Dash 8. Okay. Pulling the Charger set to Toronto. So, yeah. Definitely. Pretty neat to see. But, yeah, we can cut it. We cut it early, and I can keep plugging away in this layout.
Yeah, I leave the nails in, though. They're all in.
Yeah, I leave the nails in. I don't think about it.
And I'm not that fussy, so.
Okay, JD, thanks for coming out, buddy. Got to watch your video, your St. Patrick's Day video just popped up after work. I didn't get a chance to see it, but I will check it out.
We got 2 goes running now.
Anything new coming out? Like say Mark's live when and Sparky meet and greet with Nathan Delay. Sparky's house noon Sunday. You say Crooked River and Eastern was here earlier?
I didn't see him.
Okay.
On the track and I hit it.
And I think that's all. Yeah. Leave it in. Don't pull it out. Yeah, leave it in, Ray.
Yeah.
That's what she said.
I'll fix that. Yeah, I had my, you need to use one of these things here when you're putting on coaches. Especially go coaches, because the wheels are hidden.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
So that fell off the track. So I'm going to put it back on the track.
Here, this is my, if you're superstitious.
What's that?
Okay. I got you. This is my black cat. Yeah. Meow. Suck you, baby. Get going. Sadie, leave the cat alone. Sadie.
So I'm going to put this guy on.
Do I have room for the new plastic pallet factory? I will eventually once I get up second level there, Anthony. I got lots to do here. Get this going. Keep it on the tracks. You got that right. Mia likes to hide out over in the other room under the bench work.
Yeah.
But yeah, glad everybody came out tonight and enjoyed the show, hopefully.
Yeah.
And if not, watch the replay.
More work tomorrow. Next Monday on Toronto's track work.
Lee says he got a video coming out tomorrow. Okay, Lee. Thanks for coming by.
Okay, Lee.
And Ray, how you make it out with around the layout? Mia or Sadie? How you make it out with the around the layout boxcar?
Excuse me.
Where's it at?
Isn't that somewhere in Australia now?
Yeah, it's definitely traveling the circuit around the world.
Yeah. It's not in our area.
Not yet. It hasn't made it to Canada yet.
No. It is not.
Definitely making its rounds, but
Yeah.
slowly but surely.
But I fixed the cars that got derailed. Because it hit this ramp.
Hit the ramp?
Well, I had it on the track, and I was testing that problem car. It's hard to show in the video camera, but if you look at the truck on here,
Yeah.
the truck tends to be sitting high into the cavity of the cab.
Let me see if I make you bigger.
When it comes around the on the track, on a turn,
Yeah.
it is in the air, so it's getting derailed because it's catching, because it's not tracking properly with it there.
So have you checked the wheel gauges?
Well, they've been riding before. It's not the wheel gauge is the problem. That's the point. It's not the wheel gauge.
Okay, now is the truck too tight?
No, it's angled upward. It's off the track. Only one pair of trucks is touching the track.
Yeah, so okay, turn the car upside down.
Yeah, hang on. You're not seeing it. Let me change this camera around.
Leo.
Like that. Oh yeah, I know that. I expecting that.
Yeah.
Let me turn this. See if this will help us show you.
Okay, but now point it down. But so turn it like lay it on its roof.
Let me move my throttles over. I got trains running here. So you see the front truck there?
Yeah.
Okay, turn around the other way. See the front truck? When it's on the track, that front truck is elevated. It's in the air. It's not touching the track. So when it goes around the turn, it's not tracking properly and it derails.
100% Ray. That's what
I tried that before in the live.
That's
it didn't do no good.
Did you lose it?
And I can't remove it because it's got power pickups.
Yeah, don't remove it. Loosen it.
But
there should be
it shorts out.
Should be a screw on the truck.
Yeah, I know. I took it out. I had it out today.
Yeah, don't take it out. Loosen it.
I did. Didn't do it.
Yeah, they got it too tight or too loose. It's like auto racks.
Yeah.
You got to tweak them.
Oh, I know.
Yeah, 100%. Put it on the rail and let's see what you got. Stop.
Yeah, I don't want to do it now because it's going to short things out. And I got to grease everything. And I don't want to do that right now. I'll do it tomorrow. I was shorting it up today before the live.
Thomas?
Yeah.
I think we said hi to Thomas at the start of the show. But yeah, if you put it on the track so we could see what's going on there.
Yeah, it's hard to see it though. And I just don't want to short things out. That's the only thing. And you can see it better on the curve because I was on an elevation.
Yeah.
So it's going downhill here on level ground.
If it's shorting the wheel in reverse?
No, you're not getting this. You're not getting it. Let me turn this here.
Don't short it. Ooh.
It's on the other side of the layout though. It's not here though. It's on my incline. It's going down the hill. And the truck is in the air. It's not touching the rail.
Yeah.
And when it goes through the turn at the frog, it gets caught and shorts it out.
So is that flange sitting on the track now or no?
It's on the track now, yes.
Looks like there's a gap already.
No.
And Leo's
here it looks like it's touching. It's touching. Don't forget, this truck has got a wheel spinner in the front. You can't see the actual wheel.
Oh, that's the disc brake. That's why I'm like, is that thing off the ground already? Maybe Leo and I fixed that on Saturday.
Yeah, but that's what I was doing. And it moves fine on level grade. It's just on my other side of the layout where I have the incline. That's where it cut up.
Right.
And I was watching it. I could see the track. The wheel was in the air, like I would say a 1/16 of an inch.
Right.
And I was manually moving the car around the track. And as soon as I got to the what I call the pinch point of a frog, that's where it caught because the wheel wanted to go straight and not follow the curve.
Right.
And shorted out every time. Yeah, I repeal trains. I'm a supporter of repeal trains. But I've been running the other two trains, but not a problem. So that's the one that's giving me grief.
And it's just
it looks like a break.
And it's just the one, right?
Just the one car is giving me grief. Yeah.
That's crazy.
Well, before I was getting caught with the trip pins in that same I call it the pinch point of a frog. It's where two opposite tracks come together, and it's a very narrow point. The track is opposite polarity, and the trip pin would get caught in those. So I fixed that problem.
Gotcha.
But they're running very fine. I got 6 cars on one train, and I have 9 on the other train.
Okay.
And one's running backwards. Actually, in the real world, it's pushing.
With no issues.
No, running fine. I'm a notch 23 on that one, and the other guy.
Notch 23.
Notch 23. 26.
27.
27. 28.
Eastern Seaboard explained the auto throttle pretty good the other day on setting. Yeah, I thought that was pretty good video he did on setting the notches on.
I did loosen the truck up. I'll try it tomorrow.
Yeah, sometimes you get, like, say, you got to play with them.
But I was watching it. The truck tend to go. It was sitting like where it was mounted is on an angle, and the front wheels were elevated into the body of the coach.
Yeah.
And the rear wheel of that truck was lower. It was like a tapered wedge look.
Yeah.
And I watched it. I was pushing my hand around that corner to see what it do. And as soon as I went into the frog on the turnout, I can see the wheels were in the air, and it was going over top of the track because it wasn't tracking properly. All the other cars were running fine. I'm going to Repeato next Friday, so we're going to look at it there too and see what they say.
Gotcha.
Yeah. It's only on the decline of my elevated section.
So let's try this little trick.
Yeah. Yeah, the disc brakes are a high thing. You can't see. I took one disc brake off one car one time. It's over on the end of the bench somewhere.
So I don't know if you can see. Yeah, you can see it. The indentation of the paintwork. You just got to cut that out, and that's the size piece underneath.
Yeah.
Well, that trick works pretty good.
Yeah, it's running pretty good here.
That's why I like watching Chris's Go Veer, Go Home channel.
Why is that?
Well, because you learn stuff off it, right? The little tricks here and there.
But that's the F-59 repeater. They adjusted the CVs on that for me.
Is that the one you bought off of me?
I'm not sure which one is yours. I think that's one I got off you because the other one, Todd's got it.
Oh, okay.
I traded one of them to Todd. I wanted the Athearn version of the 601.
Yep.
So I have 2 Athearns. I have 2 F-59s, and I have an Atlas MP40. But my one FX9, I need a decoder for that.
Okay.
And I don't have a programmer, and I don't have a decoder yet. And Mikey's going to put it in for me.
The programmers are pretty handy, I'll tell you that.
Yeah. But this one here you see in the view now, that's an Athearn. And that one came from Larkspur, believe it or not.
Yeah. Cam up there in Larkspur?
Yeah, I bought that the first year we went to Smith Falls.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Like I say, I just take the sanding block and then clean up the cork, cut it along the sides. Don't take much.
That's right, Ray. That was happening there. And if they don't swivel, they're not going to go around the frog. Oh, I know. I learned about frogs.
Lay that track, baby. Start laying track.
Someday we'll get this car here in Point Charles.
Point St. Charles?
Yeah. Well, that's the international version TLT.
Yeah, that.
Point Charles, though.
Yeah, that's the wooden box.
And this is this one here is the exclusive from OBR. Right here. Put it on the track. This guy here.
Yeah.
That's an OBR exclusive. Did you get one of those?
Yes, sir.
And then I have a chassis system one here. I need to replace one coupling on it though. This is a blue box.
Just like that. Track's clean. Cork's cleaned up, ready to rock.
There you go.
And I'll cut that piece out, slap that in, boom. Bob's your uncle.
So that's a blue box chassis system. So I replaced the coupler on one end, new wheels, but I still need to get rid of the horn coupler on the back end. I did those. I fixed them up. Then I put, this is another blue box. This is Ontario Northland. So I put metal wheels on that puppy.
Yeah.
And new couplers on that. And that's a blue box. So that's 3 cabooses there. And
don't forget to go over to Around the Layout and get yourself some Around the Layout
swag?
Shirts. Yeah, shirts.
Yeah. Well, we're going to have a sample of the t-shirts. Hey, Mr. Pete, welcome. From Delft Junction's in the chat, Mikey.
Delft Junction, how you doing, Pete?
And
he's up late.
But if we turn this camera over here, you can see the cars going through. One's going forward. In the real world, on the go, one is going east, one is going west, and one pushes and one pulls.
Yeah, that's how she goes.
That's how they're running. But I think I have one more card left. Oh wait, I do have 3 more in the box and not open yet either.
Right. You like the cards, is that?
I got a few more. I got them from Doug. Forever 32 DC. So I have another. Hey, Rick's Trains, welcome.
Rick, how you doing?
So I gotta get a chip to the other F59 and get it installed.
Okay.
And put sound on that. I'm not sure Repeater will put the sound chips in or not. But
might have that upside down. Yeah, just like that.
Yeah.
That trick works.
Oh yeah, that's an excellent. I saw that. Holy cow, I like that.
Yeah, I like that idea.
Cut a wedge, then wrap around with your fork.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah. So my way, when I did mine, I just laid the turnout on the cork and cut a full piece.
Yeah. Yeah.
That's how I did my turnout. And I cut off the throw bars off out of the way if for a switch machine.
Right. And I think that'll be move this down a little bit, obviously, but and then I gotta add this bench work, but getting ideas so I could take this wood back out to the garage.
Right.
And like I say, it's not gonna stay wide. I'm gonna narrow it to the track, you know what I mean? And then I'll have scenery, the hillside coming down and rock walls or whatever.
That's right.
And I got a bunch of Walther's scenic or Walther's retaining wall.
Right.
I could put along the existing part. So some ideas, anyways. Just
I get my retaining wall all printed.
So yeah, I don't like throwing switches in the corner. Do it on the straight. You're not gonna have a derailment issue.
Yeah. I don't have any switches. I have switches where I can get to them. But I'm gonna add switch machines to a couple in the yard. They're behind buildings.
Yep.
So I'm gonna put a switch machine on those points.
Gotcha.
And then I'm gonna run a bus line for lighting. I had where the train is going now. I was gonna put a number 4 switch in there and run a little lead track into the corner, but I figured I didn't see it necessary, so I took it out.
Yeah. I'm just laughing at
added trouble I didn't need to have. So
actually that switch is about 18 inches. 18 and a half.
Well, number 8s are pretty big.
Yeah, well, they're Pico. I only use Pico, so that would be an 8, I guess.
Yeah, I think so.
Right. 8s and 6s. You could mostly 8s for your main line. That makes sense. You get down to 5s and stuff. They're restricted switches.
Yeah, I only put number 4s for if they're a spur line for industry.
Yeah.
I only have a couple of those, but I'm gonna change my yard lead to number 6s.
Right. So yeah, and then sometimes I've even done. This works.
Color for seeing.
You could add your
makers on.
Got it. flange up against flange.
Is that the multicolor cylindrical hoppers, Pete? Because they're Repeato had them out. I don't have a Repeato one.
I got True Line. Just try. That's still 2 inches
Well,
off.
he's talking about the multicolored cylindrical hoppers.
Oh, yeah.
Repeato brought them out. Mine are the two that I got. I have a Bachman, and I have a couple Intermountain. So I'm gonna bring these trains home and park them.
34, 34.
But
34. Let's mark that. Let's try 34 here. 34-inch radius. Where's me square? Gotta keep it on the square. Keep it on the level in the square.
yeah.
Tools you need for your building model are measuring tape, square, level.
Power that down.
2 inches. 2 inches. Get my sign up.
Okay, that's all down. Okay, I'll pull this light here. On down.
So a little bit bigger of a sweep. Still going out the 2 inch. Geez, that's close. I don't think a 34 would work there, but a 32 for sure.
Poor Leo.
What do you say now?
Hey there, Tammy Ray. Welcome. It's about the couplers. Well, I replaced my couplers on all my Super Continental trains, and I bought them used, and I put a medium and a long on these cars here.
Yeah, 32 works. Stick to a 32. $34, I'd be into the existing bench work. Does that make sense?
So this guy here is a Super Continental in my hand.
Yeah.
I put a long and a short on that. I don't have any problem with these now. But it had some details on the bottom. I gave them a haircut.
Shave and a haircut.
With that.
And 2 cents.
But that's why I run my F7.
Whoa.
F7, they're an F, P, A, and B, 2U.
Oh, yeah.
A nice locomotive.
F7 units.
Got that from OVR. Hey, Tammy Ray, welcome.
Yeah, 32 is the best for that corner. Can't quite get. I could do 34, but then not center. You know what I'm saying?
Well, Anthony, he's doing a bigger radius than me, and I'm running technically 28 and 30, and then my peninsula is I add an extra rest 32.
Yeah.
It's actually 27 and a half and 30 because I wanted 2.5-inch track centers. So I adjusted the track a little bit. So I might be slightly over 30 inches and slightly under 28. And I don't have a problem with my coaches at all. The only trouble I have when it comes to turnouts.
So that works. 32 and a 30.
Yeah.
With 2-inch, 2.5-inch there. 2.5. That's gonna work for that core. Hey Rush, how's it going?
I forget the reason why they did those cylindrical hoppers in the multicolor stripes.
Oh, and our real fan Drew.
Hey, Mr. Drew, welcome. I know they were done by Bachman, Intermountain, and Repeato. And I have the Bachman version, and I have 2 of the Intermountain version. I'm not sure if I can find them readily or not. One's on the track.
So if it changes, you'll see what I'm kind of working on there tonight. Maybe. Come on, camera. Good old camera issues tonight. Whoop. Ring of death. Ring of death. Spinning, spinning, spinning.
I know I have Intermountain and version of it. It is not handy right now to get out to see.
Oh, and we went off the tracks. Yeah, Todd, I see the ring of death for some reason. The cameras have stopped working.
This is the guy here you're talking about, Pete. This guy here.
Come on.
This guy. This is the Intermountain version.
Yeah. Cylindrical hopper.
Yeah. See, I have the Bachman too, and that's the one I used for my Fred. And the train device, because it was designed to fit a Bachman box car. So I used that. Because I have that. I have 2 of these.
Oh, brother. Hey, never fails. We're off the track.
Where? Well, you lost your head.
No, my camera stopped.
Oh, jeez.
Technical difficulty on the live. Don't ask me why. Let's try unplugging and replugging.
Okay, here what John says. Here's a bit of story. The multicolor car was part of a marketing effort to show that CN Freightster was an independent developer of resources in the Canadian economy. Billboard boxcars were part of it as well. Okay.
Now my laptop camera isn't working.
Yeah, I have a couple of them, Rick. I have the Bachman and 2 Intermountains. Intermountain, I have one on the somewhere. I have 2 of them. I'm not sure where I put it though. Look down.
Yeah. And we have temporary disconnection to the live. I don't want an Mevo camera. I don't have them hooked up. But you can hear me.
I can hear you.
You just can't see me.
Yeah, I can't see your nugget.
I'm not sure what the heck's going on.
If you want another car and
Stop.
you want to get a decent car, you want the pipe low car from Otter Valley Railroad.
Yes.
That is one car that every model railroad should have. That is a fantastic car. Yeah, I don't know what to.
See, I can still post stuff, but you can't see me.
I can hear you.
And you can hear me. Okay, stay on. I'm going to try something.
Okay, I'm here.
Hopefully it doesn't boot us off.
We're trying to locate for the other car.
And if it does, I apologize.
We'll forgive you later. But I have another one somewhere, that car I put together. But where I put it, I don't know. He's flying around the way. I look for trains. Don't see it there.
Hi, man.
Are you back?
No, you can hear me. You can't see me. I'm not sure what's going on here.
I don't know.
Let's try and refresh it, I guess.
Yeah, I thought I had another one. I had 3 of the suckers. They don't see the box that has it in. Oh, now you're gone. Oh, there you are.
He's back. He's back.
He's back.
I don't know. I had to refresh it. Don't ask me what was happening. I entered the Twilight Zone. I don't know what happened. I went to show you what I was working on and what kind of we're at tonight, so I could.
I don't know. But somewhere I have another one of those cars. They're not
Let's see if I can change camera now.
Yeah.
Boom.
We're gonna leave a half hour ago. We didn't make it. Now
You didn't make it.
Yeah, I know.
You didn't make it.
No, I know I didn't make it.
I know you can go without the 2 hour. So there's the 2 lines. That was the important part because
yes,
you can't see where the mouse is. But let me go over it. Let me do the point and shoot.
Yeah. Point and shoot.
Okay. Where's my big? Remember the air stick the teacher used to have at school?
Yeah.
Class. Okay, so I'm gonna cut this out. Then that'll be all scenery, right?
Right.
That's a 32-inch radius.
Yeah.
With 2.5-inch gap in between.
Yeah, I think you'd be happy with a 2.5 inch.
Yeah, and then that is the 30-inch radius.
Yeah.
I tried going 34.
Yeah.
Yeah, I guess you could see it. So 34 was kind of like this, and when I come over to here,
Yeah.
I was right up against the existing layout. So
Okay.
no good.
Yeah.
Stick to the 32. That's where we're gonna go. 32.
Okay, buddy. Sounds good.
32 and 30.
Yeah.
I'm not sure if I'm putting in. Well, I guess if I'm going 2 tracks, I'm gonna have to go with these 2 exact row bridges.
Yeah.
Right. 1, 2, double main into a switch. Bing, bang, boom. Now, if I only went to 1 track, I'd put this Canadian National exact row bridge in.
Right.
Then only have 1 track, but that's pretty close.
Yeah.
I might rethink that, but leave it with me.
Okay, leave it with you.
But yeah, I'm going to keep plugging away on the old layout and
Yeah, that's all you can do.
get a progress report as we go.
I'm always plugging the layout. I'm always down here plugging away doing something. Always doing something. I want to start doing the trees on the one end soon.
Yeah. Yeah, I got over 2 inches off the wall there, Stu. So I'm good for the backdrop.
Yeah. Hey, Papa John, welcome.
Papa John, how's it going?
We're still here. We didn't
Anthony
leave.
says he's looking for that hopper, but I don't think you can find them anymore. They're gone.
Which one?
The hopper.
The multicolor one?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah. These here were done special run by Pacific Western Rail Systems in West. I have 2 of these.
Thanks, Stu.
I haven't found the second one, and I have a Bachman that makes them.
You have 2 of those. That does not surprise me.
I got 3.
3. Oh, usually it's either 2s or 4s.
I haven't found the third one yet.
2s or 4s.
But here.
How's the heart doing?
This little guy here. This is a DCC locomotive, and it has a keep alive in it too.
Nice.
This cost me $90, brand new. Special run by Walters.
Very nice.
Oh yeah, it's a comical little train. Yeah. Yeah, I know what I did with the other one. I have maybe another drawer over there.
Yeah.
I have a second one.
Got the old scratching post going there. I'll be scratching the carpet. Going for another nail cut. Yeah, so we've been just a little over 2 hours. And like I say, I got another 2 hours to go tonight.
Yeah.
On this layout. Cut some wood. And lay some track.
Yeah, I know what I did with that other car. It's somewhere in this train room.
That's what I'm thinking about, Anthony. Putting a bridge in there. Back in that section there.
Just can't find it.
That hat gets hot after a while.
Yeah.
I got to put on my other hat here. Close out the show. But yeah, I was thinking of 2 bridges in that area. I'll just have to see. I might have to move it back a bit.
Yeah, I don't know where that other car went to.
But they're exact rail bridges. And exact rail is now owned by Scale Trades.
Yes.
There. Everybody recognizes me now. I got my hat on.
There you go.
Yeah, that's St. Patrick's Day rush. So I thought I'd do the part. That picture of the thumbnail, that is me in the thumbnail. Cat's just having a heyday over there. Yeah, so probably next week or so, we'll be doing a layout update. Hopefully, got a lot more progress going and see what I come up with for in the helix.
Yeah.
But yeah, that's where I want to get to and go from there.
That's right.
So we'll end the show on that note.
Yeah.
Hope everybody has a great.
Don't fall off the tracks wherever you do.
Don't fall off the tracks. Keep it on the tracks. And happy modeling. And you know what we say at the end of the show.
Well, that's good, Ray. I'm glad to help.
Thanks, Ray. And we'll leave you with this note. And take care. And thanks for all the new subscribers and the existing subscribers for the support. Hit the replay. Hit the thumbs up. It's free.
See you, Fred. Till the next one.
Keep it on the tracks.
Yeah.
And appreciate y'all coming out.
Yes, sir.
Anything else?
That's it.
Take care, folks.
The wrap.
Have a good night. Happy modeling. Enjoy. Best hobby in the world. See you, Fred.
Till the next one. Keep it on the tracks.